Welcome to our final edition of Design Time by Floor to Ceiling Carpet One Ultimate Kitchen Makeover. Well, here we are, and it is the final reveal. I'm standing here with Shad and Ashley Nunn and our contractor Fritz Zerbel, and here it is. What a big difference, huh?
It's done.
Amazing.
Yay. I can't believe the transformation we've made in here. I think it looks awesome. You guys remember just even pulling out that soffit and that bank of wall cabinets?
Yes. 2 ways to walk. No, I mean we're not limited to walking by that fridge anymore. You know?
Exactly.
More room.
And just the flow from the kitchen into the dining room now is just amazing.
Well, and you said the kids love to run around the island too.
Yeah, now they can both race.
Now we have a lap.
They each have a side now to race on, and they're not bumping into each other. And
This is great. I love how you tied the laminate top in with some granite. This is beautiful.
Accent pieces. It really gives it a nice, elegant feel.
Well, you get the nice shine, the reflection off of the lights and everything.
Yes.
Well, and then remember we used to have, you know, the garbage sitting over here. Now we have this wonderful double garbage unit in here. Of course, we had the infamous corner that nobody could reach across unless you're about 8 feet tall, and now we've got a normal corner.
Yes.
much more convenient back there.
No kidding.
Down and on top too. Both places. Real
No
easy to
kidding.
get at.
Yes.
So Ashley, what's your favorite concept in your new kitchen?
It's got to be the island. Having a dedicated workspace just for preparation of food or for any other activities that we need to have spread out. It's got to be my favorite.
Yeah,
in the kitchen.
Shad, what's your favorite thing in your new kitchen?
I have some little things, a bunch of little things, not a big concept, but little ideas,
Yeah.
you know, that are favorites for me.
Yeah.
I like the TV up here. You know, we have a TV hidden in here now with these pocket doors. We can open these doors and just pop them in and get the doors out of the way. And now we can see the TV from the kitchen and the dining room. You know, before we had the TV in the corner and we had to turn it for supper and then turn it back for when we were in the kitchen.
Great.
You know, constantly turning the TV. So definitely more handy having the TV hidden up here now. The tile, the backsplash tile. I
Beautiful
really, really
job.
like that. And the under cabinet lighting, you know, at night, just turn off all the lights and we just have the under cabinet lighting up the kitchen here, and it just shows off that
Very
tile.
warm.
Just awesome.
Warm, rich tones.
Yep, real nice.
Yep. Nice for some ambiance. What about you, Ashley? What are some of your favorites?
I definitely like the detail on the sink, how the undermount sink meets with the laminate. It's a very nice clean edge, so you don't have any of the kind of crud lines like we had before. Just having the extra space, it actually doesn't feel like we have any more space, but the space we have is so much more functional that it feels like we have more space. I mean, with some of the cabinets here, having the pull-out drawers here, we can now get to the back items here, so it's like we actually have a full use of the space we have in the cabinets.
Were those even
now.
half-depth shelves before?
They were actually the same size, but you couldn't access what was behind. So really, if you wanted to put something back there, it had to be something you didn't really access on a daily basis. But now, with the pull-outs, it's just so nice to be able to still tuck stuff back there.
And the full extension pullouts.
And the full extension pull-outs.
If your kitchen is 20 years old, you probably have the drawers that come out about 12 inches and then you dig in behind them.
Yeah.
Full extension pullouts. Even a lot of the lowers
Yeah.
that used to just be boxes with shelves, full pullouts. That's
Yeah.
great.
You know, having the pantry there so we can hide the cereal boxes. We got the
snacks
bread
for the
off
kids.
the bread off the counter, and some of those items are now tucked away in the pantry so that we don't have them sitting out anymore, so they're not an eyesore. And even just some of the little extras that we have around here. You know, we have the Tupperware drawer. I don't know, Fritz, if you'd like to open that up, where you know the base is in one portion, but yet the lid is in another, so it kind of separates it.
The
and have
lids
good-
and the tiny
the tiny ones that get lost.
tiny tuppers.
Well, and I love this too because it makes you re-nest, so you always have to organize it back where it belongs, otherwise you can't close it.
And the nice deep drawers that are also functional because they pull out all the way too, so you can hide some of the other bigger items too that we have.
Big items like the Kool-Aid pitcher and the crock pot.
The crock pot, you know, some of our bigger stock
What
pots
is-
are down underneath.
I was saying
Stock pot.
the stock pot,
pots
sun
are,
tea,
you know,
Where I'm
sun
from,
tea
they're
jar.
crock pots.
Nice big drawers under the cooktop. Are you utilizing that for lots of pots and pans and different
We have
things?
3 of them filled up with pots
Yep.
and pans now. And
How about the new corner function, Ashley? Is that way better?
This is great. We actually have a Lazy Susan down here that we can house just so much more stuff down there. It's so much more useful, and we can get to the back of it now without having to actually crawl underneath and get lost for days.
pull that one open too.
Oh, the spice rack, yes, absolutely.
So no more spices on,
more
little
stuff
Lazy
on the
Susans in
counter,
cabinet or a
right.
spice rack
Yep.
in the,
We were able to get that all hidden away. So now everything out in the counter is just accent pieces to better show off our kitchen, which is just wonderful.
How about the counter space? How much more do you have now?
Amazingly a lot.
microwave off the
Yep.
counter now. You know, that space
TV
is
off the
TV off
counter.
the counter.
You know, the different things that we had sitting out that were just functional items are now, we have room in the cabinets for them. So it makes it so much more open and more pleasant to be in here. Much better for entertaining.
Yeah. And you incorporated a drawer under here. You know,
drawer.
this was wasted space, just a false front, you know, and more stuff under
Well,
here.
plus
you
it was
know,
a
and-
little lower too, so this raises it up a bit, but
Yeah.
still leaves you with
Yes.
plenty of room for the TV.
Even the cabinets, we haven't talked about the cabinets. I mean, just how beautiful they are. You know, the wood, the grain, the stain, just looks so nice.
You're glad that we went with the hand rub, the color and everything?
The alder,
Good.
the design of the fronts, and just
Good.
everything just looks so nice, and the knobs and the pulls and everything just goes together.
Well, I'm so glad you guys are loving
Yes.
it. It sounds
Yes.
like you'll have many years of enjoyment, that's for sure.
I guess one last thing that we really like about the kitchen is the floor. I mean, the cork flooring. I was amazed at when it went down how soft and warm it is. You know, usually I need to wear slippers out everywhere in the house, and I don't in here anymore because it's so warm, and just the comfort on your feet is amazing.
I know it is. It's amazing. It's easy to stand on all day long.
Yes.
It really is.
And a cork floor is quiet when you walk on it. A lot of laminate floors are kind of a clickety-clack, but
Yep.
it's a beautiful floor.
It was a
Well,
great
and
way to...
it's already even stood up to some of our kids' you know, tearing around, as well as, you know, some items being dropped on it. So it's really, I mean, I was just amazed at how well it's, you know, holding up too.
Well, and
Durable.
that's very
Yes.
important.
Wipes up pretty easily, you know, just wipe it. And,
How would you know?
well,
You saw Ashley wiping and it got it in a minute. She got it in
as she was wiping the countertops, I was doing the floor. That's how it
Leave a guy alone.
That's it.
Maybe now would be a good time to break to check the message centers out.